What's going on, survivors? Draco Invictus here with part 2 of our tutorial series into State of Decay 2, and today we're going to be looking at our starter base. Now, in my gameplay from last night, I went ahead and I chose the foothills as the starting map that I wanted to take a look at. And the reason I did that is because I know that there's a very specific base that ultimately I would really like to take a good look at. So that is how we're going to head that way. And right now, I'm not even driving the car. It's doing its own thing, and we are wrapping up the tutorial here at this point. I skipped the rest of the tutorial. It's all pretty straightforward. And let's get to it. All right, survivors, here we are. Let's go ahead and watch this cutscene.
I guess we better start scavenging.
More fuel won't help us now. The way that blood plague is progressing, your friend won't last long without a place to rest.
I vote we listen to the doctor.
The conversation seems a bit stilted, I think.
We have to find a place to settle down. Now.
For once, the army and I agree. It's time to get off the road and find a home. Someplace we can build what we need to keep your friend from dying.
All right, so now we are in control, and here is your first point. Multiplayer options are now unlocked. Friends only, private, or offline. And so there you go. You can pick which way you want. I ended up going with friends only. So again, if you want to play with me, hit me up, find me on my social media somewhere and say, hey, dude, I want to play with you, Draco. Come on, let's rock this out. Let's take over the zombie apocalypse. I'm all for it. And you know what? My friends will be more than welcoming to bring you in too. If we got room, of course, so make sure to get in early. But, yeah, just hit me up and I will send you my gamer tag and we will get hooked up in the ether, as it were. I don't know how the crossplay works. I know that you can do crossplay between PC and Xbox. I'm just not sure exactly how that works. So I guess we will figure that out. So let's go ahead and click off that. There we go. And now we are in search of our first base. Now, every map has a first base. Don't try looking for another one to set up there first. It's going to require too much stuff that you don't have. Now, remember, the vehicle that you showed up in most likely has something in the trunk. Don't ignore that stuff. I mean, see, we got 2 things of food right there. Now, I would grab it here, but I went ahead and left it. I didn't want to be encumbered. So I left the rucksack in there, but rest assured, I do go back and get it later on. So we are going to leave those there, and we are going to go hunt for our home. So there's our starting location, and the orange dot is our home. Yep, that's a new home. Orange dictates a game waypoint. So that's the game just putting the waypoint there for you. And that is another enclave there, so we will deal with them later. But you can also set your own custom waypoints, and they will light up a different color. So you'll always know if you have a current mission, it will be in orange. You can see this map is huge. That map is massive. There are 7 or 8 bases on that map. And what did the developer said? He said 85% of the bases are completely unique. Now, the first base that you get is pretty cookie cutter. It's going to have the same basic layout no matter what map you're on. The home itself may visually look a little bit different, but in all cases, you're pretty much going to have the same number of slots, same number of parking spots, and all that stuff. So we are heading toward that waypoint there. And I'm trying not to sprint because, again, sprinting burns through stamina. Stamina is required to fight. So if you go on a long sprint, and right as soon as you're done sprinting, you are attacked, oh man, you're winded and your character doesn't fight very well. He's not very effective. I'm going to end up leaving those guys alone because we are on a mission to go find our home first. So we're just going to ignore them for now. So my initial thoughts on the game, I love it. I love zombie survival kind of games anyway. So this is right up my alley. And look, there's our home right there. It's right in front of us. I don't know why I'm still crouched.
If we're interested in
You have to
base,
play this with
that could be
friends.
it.
You could solo this thing, and you'd probably have a lot of fun. I will probably do a solo run with at least one community just to do it all by myself. But for the most part, I want to play this with other people. I want to be on Discord chat or in Xbox chat, even though I don't have my headset right now. But yeah, I want to be communicating with people and saying, okay, let's go check out this building. Hey, you got a crate over here to check out. So this is our home. Now, a little thing about the starter homes, if you go around the backside, because that door is jammed, you'll have to make a lot of noise. The backside, there is no door or window right there. It's just framed out. So you can kind of sneak into the house. Now, you have to clear each area of the home before you can claim it as your base. So there's going to be a few zombies in here that we're going to take out, and then we'll get this base claimed. Boom. Oh, yeah, nice. Just cleave that head right in half. That was awesome. All right, so... Yep, there I got bit. Lovely. Thanks a lot. Where were you? Ugh, sweet Lord. Okay, so we're going to continue clearing this place out, and it's just 6 rooms. You got to clear them out on multiple levels, and it's not typically the outside that you have to worry about. It's inside the structure that you have to clear. And so now we will head upstairs, since I cleared the downstairs already. There's the front door. And that flag right there, that's where you're going to be your drop-off point. That's where you're going to gather materials. Now, right there where I'm standing, you bring a rucksack to there and you can drop it off if you're carrying it.
All right, we're clear.
All right, so
claim this place.
everything is cleared. We can now claim this base.
Hey Doc, we found a spot
Again,
that should work well as a
every
new home
starter
base.
base is pretty much going to have the same statistics, same number of slots and stuff like that. So it doesn't really matter what map you choose, except to check out some of the other cool bases. All right. And I believe... I don't know what just happened there. Okay, there we go. It actually set it up as a base. That's what it was. So now, where that flag marker was, is now our supply locker. So we can open that up and swap out our stuff and things like that. And I'm actually waiting... when I shot this, I was waiting to drop into a co-op with a good friend of mine. So I was just kind of waiting for her to send me the message saying, you know, hey, come on over, kind of a thing. Now, what you can do is when you fire up the game, you'll actually, if your friends are online and have slots available, you'll see their co-op stuff right there, and you can literally jump right into it. It's pretty cool. And from that point, you can pick, you know, which community you want to come from, which person from whatever community. So there's a lot of different options there. So our first order of business is to build an infirmary. And so I'm kind of going through my inventory stuff that I've picked up. I'm dumping stuff off because you only start with a 6-slot backpack. I think they have up to a 12-slot now. There may be a bigger one. I haven't seen it yet, though. I haven't seen anyone have it yet, but I have seen a 12. So a 16 would be awesome, but man, I bet that'd be heavy as hell. Because the 12 slot is a pretty big backpack. So that is that rusty screwdriver is something that I will always have. That is my backup weapon. It never breaks. That is, if everything else has gone to shit, at least I have a rusty screwdriver. So yeah, so here I'm kind of waiting and stuff like that. So don't worry about that. But yeah, see, I was trying to see if I could find the message there No, it's not there. And I need to find that prepper's pack, you know, because I was so let's get into the game because it had just launched at 11 o'clock and I was having streaming issues. And so it was about 11:30 last night when I finally got into the game. So I just wanted to get into co-op. So I didn't check out any of the prepper pack or anything else that came with the Ultimate Edition. So now I'm still standing here waiting. And now I'm actually trying to figure out how to get into the facilities mode. So because there's like an overview map of the entire space. And I end up I just go outside and do it. I go click on one of the spots. See, I'm going through the different menus. That's your radio. You know, you can call for backup. You can look for specific materials. Just trying to get a lay of how all of the menus work. A lot of stuff works off your D-pad. Up and down on the D-pad. Down is your inventory. Select will bring up your base mode. And that's ultimately how I should have done this. But if you go to the facility, you can see those are your build options there. And of course, I can't build anything yet because I have no resources yet. And we need to go... What I'm going to do here is I'm ultimately going to go... Yeah, there we go. See? That's the overview. That's what I was looking for. So I've got some debris, you know, filling up one of the slots that I need to clean out. And then I'll have 3 open slots to do stuff with. And I need to fix the master bedroom so that I get more beds. So that is pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. Finding your first base, showing you the layout and stuff like that. I want to encourage you guys, if this is the first time to my channel, make sure to smash that subscribe button. Make sure to click the bell notification icon so that you get notified or have a better chance of getting notified the next time I post a video. I will be doing an entire series on State of Decay 2. I'll be doing live streams, so make sure to give a big thumbs up to this video. Make sure to share it with your friends so that they all know about their base too. And stick around for much more State of Decay 2 content coming up on my channel. And until next time, survivors, you take care of yourselves out there. This is Draco Invictus saying this has been the greatest day of my life.
All right.
See ya.
For some fresh air.